Good morning guys, it's Agnes. How are you all doing? I hope you're keeping well. Today is Friday, which means I am sitting my exam, my CPC Transport Manager exam. And I am so nervous. I have studied quite a long time yesterday and in the evenings for the last week or so. I hope this was enough to kind of learn enough to what I need to learn. I'm not too worried about there are 2 questions, which is like a case study kind of one, because you can have books with you and refer back to your notes. Whereas I am very worried about the multiple choice questions because they can be very tricky and confusing, and they dare to kind of confuse you. But yeah, I'm just hoping for 42, which is 70% of the paper, which should be enough to pass. But yeah, I'm going to be driving in a minute. My kids has just walked out the house to go to school, so I thought I'll jump in here quickly as opposed to be in the car park and talking to you guys. But yeah, keep your fingers crossed. I will film in between as well to see how well I did, because the first exam starts at 10 o'clock and after 2 hours we have a little break for an hour, and then there is another 2 hours and 15 minutes of the second exam. So I hope it all goes well, and I will update you after first exam and then after second one. Oh my god guys, I've just arrived to the center. There was a lot of traffic on the way, but lucky I've got enough time to go and settle in and everything. We're not allowed to be at the center before 45 past because of the COVID restrictions and everything. But I am so nervous. My stomach is in knots. I hate the feeling. I hope I'll never ever have to sit any bloody exams ever again, because I absolutely hate the stress that it gives me and the feeling in my stomach. My stomach is in knots and I just have that awful butterflies all the time. Wish me luck. I hope it goes well. I just want to get 42 questions right, no more, no less. I'm hopeful, I'm positive, and yeah, that's all I can be at the moment, and do my best, right? Right, I'll let you know how it goes in a couple of hours time. Okay, I just came back from outside. I was standing outside chatting to the other people that did the exam. We just done R1 and we were just discussing the questions, kind of thinking which one is right. So I'm thinking I might have about 36 that I'm 100% sure it should be right, and the rest is 50-50. I mean, there is 4 possible answers. I knew that 2 weren't the correct ones, and now is the choice between, 1 or 2. I may guess them half right, half not. I don't know. The time will show. Towards the end of the April, we should be getting the results back for that one. But in about 15 or 20 minutes, I need to go in to the other exam, to the R2 exam. And yeah, wish me luck again. I'm not too concerned about this one. It's going to be lengthy and it's going to be very intense because you need to find a lot of information within the case study. But at least I've got my notes there to back on. And this is what kind of gives me a little bit more confidence that at least I have my notes and I can, look back at what I need to look back at if I have to. Well, obviously, I will be referring to my notes. It will be silly not to. But yeah, we will see. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. And yeah, I'm gonna head off now to the second part of the exam. I'll speak to you soon. Bye. Hi guys, I have just got in the car and started driving. Jesus, the exam was a disaster. First question, I have no idea I've answered it, but whether that was correct or not. And to be very honest, when we were kind of discussing with other people in the exam, nobody knew whether they've done it right or not, and it seems like everybody's did something else. Same for the question 3, which was one of the main questions. People were getting different figures, so it could go either way. I mean, it's nothing to what we've practiced so far, nothing to what was been given in the past papers, because these papers could actually have been practiced and you can take a book with you, which is the most funny thing, that you can take a book with you. But that means something if you don't understand the question. And the first question was just so hideous, like I just didn't know what's going on in that. So if you don't understand the question, it's kind of hard to answer it. It's just the way it's worded, it's there to confuse you, and it's just not, I don't know who comes up with things like that. But hey, it's done and over with. I don't want to think about it now. I just want to get home, have a nice cup of coffee, and have something to eat because I'm starving, and relax really. All I can do now for 6 weeks is to hope for the best and just fingers crossed. Maybe it happened to be a pass. But I am drained mentally. I feel physically tired. I don't know why, because I rested quite well. I just feel really tired, like physically tired. Even my back is hurting. For the 60 marks that there are available, you have to get about 50%, but that will depend on how well the people did. So presuming that everybody did average, probably going to be at the 50%, which is 30 marks. So when I counted back my points, not including the first question, which I have no idea whether I passed or not, I should get about 28 to 29 marks, and I'm not counting the first question. So I am really reliant on that first question, which was 9 points. So fingers crossed, I got some in there right. Yeah, all I can hope is for the best, and I'm just feeling tired now. That's it, guys. I'm gonna say bye now, and yeah, I can go back to my everyday life without worrying for the exams for the next few weeks at least. And I hope that's forever. I hope I won't have to worry about the exams ever again. I really want to pass it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, let me know if you do want to hear about the CPC scope and how the program is laid out. I know I was researching a lot about the topic, and not so much about actually the study point of it, because I can't really teach all of that. I don't even know if I passed it myself, but more for kind of how the exam looks and what's expected and this and that. So yeah, there was a guy at the exam who said that he's sitting this exam 3rd time, and he was talking about the answer, and I was like, that's completely different to what I've written. So I don't know whether he is already so experienced and he knows what he's talking about, or whether he's got it wrong, you know, providing that he's been getting it wrong for so many times. I think it's definitely worth going with the tuition provider, because it is different when somebody actually lays it all out for you. It's all structured, and you have kind of practiced with the tutor and being able to ask the questions, because it is so important that you ask questions, because if you don't understand it, it will be difficult for you to kind of pass it. But again, who am I to tell you? I don't even know if I am qualified to tell you this information. But if I am qualified, and if I have managed to pass those exams, I will definitely be doing some more on CPC, because I find it really interesting. You know, the whole transportation, the whole transport manager has a lot on its plate, and it is a very, very responsible job. And people think, oh, there's good money in there. Yes, there is a good money, but the responsibility comes with it, and it's not one of those jobs where you can just sit down, relax, put your feet up. I mean, some people do, but you're taking the risk, you know, you're taking the risk that people, the drivers and the public is in danger if something is proven that you've been negligent of. So yeah, it's a highly responsible job. But anyway, that's about me rambling to you guys. I'm nearly home now, well, halfway there. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you soon. Take care.